I would say this is the first in the world that have a very comprehensive step-by-step on how you want to run your studio. We have three main components, which is tutorial sharing, and second one is the input lecture, and the third one is the assessment.
Discussion, we feel more comfortable, and the environment will be less stress or more casual.
The first part is the tutorial sharing. The sharing in the studio previously is between the lecturers and the students. So the students become the one who just receive the information from the lecturers. Okay, there's no vice versa. So in this new technique, we allow the student to actually share between their peers. So how we do it is that from the sharing session, for example, the student were told to bring their own materials to the studio. Okay, for example, in a group of 5 or 6, if one student brought maybe 3 at least articles or 3 reading materials, now we already have 15 materials to be discussed in the studio. So the discussion in the studio become dynamic, and then a lot of points to be discussed rather than just waiting for the lecturers to give the input. And the second step is using tutorial and sharing, where apart from the sharing among the student can also critiques among their peers before lecturers as a facilitator, which will just wrap up the session.
When we are critiquing each other, it is kind of like a reminder to ourselves on our own progress.
And then the third element, which is the assessment. During the assessment, we allow the students to actually assess their peers. They were given the rubric, they were given the evaluation mark, and then from this rubric, they know what they're being evaluated, so they know what they will be marked. So therefore, indirectly, they will try to improve their schemes.
It creates that sort of competitive environment between the students. So everyone got to do their best and design in a better way to just, show that they are the best.
We don't want a graduate that only focusing towards the marks entirely for their academic path, okay? But they need to have like a teamwork spirit, they need to have a professional and ethics, they need to have communication and lifelong learning, they need to have this leadership and entrepreneurship. S.O.L.E is no longer a module, it's going to be a methodology of teaching in creative studios.
We learn together and then we get the knowledge from each other in a group.
Throughout S.O.L.E module, we try to complement with several alternatives. For example, we can come up with quiz, we can come up with gamification using Kahoot, we can allow for debates, we can allow for lectures given by the students, and also so many other things. With S.O.L.E, we hope that everything can be done in a systematic way and also independent, and also the student will allow themselves to become independent learner rather than the conventional way where they need to wait for the lecturers to give their instruction. Because in real world, that's how it works. We want to nurture this kind of generation in the future. Thank you.